Hello everyone, with you here is Manager Wada Abubakar. We'll be looking at a practical activity on Microsoft Word. You could recall that we have defined Microsoft Word as an application package that is used for creating, editing, storing, and printing of text documents. So let's get started by locating our Microsoft Word or the WPS Office on the phone. Now search for my WPS Office. Here is it. I'll click on it and open it. Now I'll go to that plus at the bottom right corner of the screen and click on it. Now there are options for me to select what I want to create. Now I'll go straight to new document because it is a document I want to create. In a situation whereby you want to create Excel document or a spreadsheet document, then you now go to new spreadsheet. If it is PowerPoint presentation, you click on presentation and so on and so forth. Now I've selected a new document, then I will have to specify whether to use or create my document using the blank page or select a template to work with. So I'm going to create my document using the blank page. Now the blank page has opened for me and the cursor is there jumping. The cursor is also known as the insertion points or the text indicator. Now I'll start with the title of my document. Now the title of my document, for instance, is the computer. That is what I want to use as the title. Then I'll press enter because the first line is the title of my document. So as you know, I am already typing my text in the document. So the next thing I'll do is what I want to write about the computer. Okay, a computer, as you know, let me type fast. As you know, is the programmable electronic machine that accept data. All right, it accepts data, process the data, store and generates or produce the results as output information. All right, so at a very high speed with absolute accuracy. Full stop. This is what I want to write about the computer. There are other things I might also write about my computer, but for now let's stop here. Now the next thing I want to do is to italicize, to make this text in italics. So I'll highlight it and look for italics and click on italics. How do I highlight? You long press the first word and then click and drag. You are pressing and you are dragging, isn't it? That's how you highlight. Now we'll go to what? Italics. Now to get my italics here, I'll have to minimize the keyboard on the screen so that I'll locate my tools at the bottom of the screen. You are going to see wrap text, you are going to see tools, you are going to see keyboard. So I'll look for tools and click on it. Now under tools, you are going to see the options of file, the view, the fonts, the paragraph, the style, the insert, the review, the pen. Now these are menus, are options similar to the menus you have in Microsoft Word on the computer system. Now I will locate fonts because italics has to do with fonts. What do we mean by fonts? Font means the faces of your character. So I'll click on fonts and then click on italics. After B, you are going to see italics. So you are going to click on what? Italics. Okay. Now I will click on my italics. That this is my italics. Is that clear? This is my what? Italics. Is that taken? Now, I'll now click on this italics and then my text will be what? Italicized. Then what I'll do is now what? Bold the author's name. Who is the author? Okay, let me put the author. I'll minimize these tools and then add the author. The author is Wada. My text is in italics. Is the author going to be in italics too? Okay, let me type it like that. Wada Abubakar 2020. All right. That is the author of this document. Let me include the title of the document after my name. Sorry, the computer 2020. Is that clear? The computer 2020, that is the year I created this document. So now this is the author. Now I'll highlight the name of the author, which is Wada Abubakar, and then bold it. All right, only the author. Now I'll minimize the keyboard as usual, then click on tools. The font is still there, and then I'll click on bold. Remember what I said about bold. Now this is my bold, isn't it? So I'll click on the bold and my name will be bolded. Is that clear? Now the computer, which is the title of the document here, after the author's name is not in italics. So I'll remove the italics so that it will be straight. Are we together? Now, the next action I'll perform is to increase the font size of all the text. So I'll select all from the beginning to the end. Okay, so everything is highlighted, isn't it? So I'll now click on tools, click on font size, which is 11. How do I locate my fonts? Let me show you. Now this is my font size. All right, so I'll now click on that place and then select 14. You see that it has increased the font size to 14. Is that clear? Now they change the font style to your choice. Now I want to change the font style to my choice. Where can I get the font size? Under font still, you go to Calibri. Where you see Calibri is the font style or the font face. So you click on that place and select the style of your choice. For me, I'm going to select, let me select coming soon. Or Kotif, Mono, Dancing Scripts, right? Droid Sans, all right? NATO, like that. Let me use this Noto Nax Arabic, or Noto Sans Adzan, or Noto Sans Ahom, all right? Or Noto Sans America. Let me use Noto Sans America. Is that clear? So let me use the Noto Sans Armenian. Sorry, not American. Is that taken? So that is that. Now the next action I want to perform is to adjust the line spacing to double line spacing. How do I do that? I'll still go to tools, go to font still. I mean a paragraph. That one is under paragraph. So I'll just go to the right. After font menu here, you have the paragraph here, isn't it? So I'll now click on that paragraph and then scroll down to the spacing, the line spacing we have there. My tools has disappeared. Now I will scroll down to line spacing. This is what we call spacing. Is that clear? So I'll click on this spacing, any size I want, or any of the line spacing I want, I'll select it. 1.5 is accepted to some extent, and in some places it's 2.0 that is accepted. So if it's 2.0, you click on 2.0, you see that the line spacing has been increased to double line spacing, and then 1.5 has been reduced to the half of 2.0. Are you getting it? So you can click on 2.0, that is double line spacing if you are asked to make something in double line spacing, or 2.5, that is 2.5 line spacing. But for this practical class, let's use 1.5 line spacing. Is that clear? So the next activity I want to perform is to check whether I have made a mistake in the typing of the text. So let me check if there is any part of the text that is underlined, either red or green. Red underline is an indicator that your word is wrongly spelled, or is not in the dictionary, it's not found in the word computer's dictionary or the phone's dictionary. So a computer, as you know, there is no one that is underlined, while a green underline indicates that what you have are wrong, a double spacing between words, isn't it? So now the next thing I want to do is to move the title of my text to the center and then bold it and underline it. Right, I want to underline the title of the story. So let me underline the title of my story. I will minimize my keyboard as usual, go to tools, go to format. This is where you see the format under paragraph. All right, under paragraph, you are going to see the formatting of text, either to the right, to the center, to the left, and justification of text. Is that okay? So you get that done under your words, under your paragraph, and then I want to move that to the center, and the shortcut is what, Control E. So I'll click on this center and then bold it as usual, also because it's a title. So if I want to bold it, where do I go to? I'll go back to my font tool and then locate where bold is. Now I'll click on that font and click on what? Bold. This is my bold, and I'll click on it and then it will be bolded. Okay, let me highlight it. Remember, you have to highlight whatever you are doing. So I'll click on bold and it will be what? Bolded. Is that clear? I want to underline this title also. So if I want to underline, what I'll do is just to go back to the font. I'm already on the font. I will just click on what? Underline. This is my underline under font tool. So click on your underline and your text will be what? Underline. Is that okay? So that is that about this. Next, for instance, if I want to insert a picture in this document, for instance, I want to insert the picture of a computer. So I will just enter my cursor, press enter, then okay, then adjust the line spacing to 14, to double, then insert a picture. Now I want to insert a picture. I'll go back to tools, go to insert tool. Now I will look for insert. I will be scrolling to the right until I get my insert tool or insert menu. Now here is the insert menu and here is picture. Now if I want to insert a picture, I'll click on that picture and then it will open a dialog box for me where I will select the picture I want to insert. So I will need to select the picture from here. Where is my picture located? Is it in the download? Is it in the WhatsApp images or screenshot? So let me just select the one that is here and then I will make use of it. This is my picture. Then after inserting this picture, I will simply add a list of some things under the picture. For example, I want to type part of the computer. For instance, I'll just say part of. I don't want this one to be in italics, so I'll remove the italics. Okay, let me type first, then later remove the italics. Part of the computer. All right, part of the computer. Then number 1, isn't it? Now it's a list of items I want to create here. So I'm going to create a list, and if you are creating a list, you need to number them, either using a numbering or using what we call the bulletin. So how do we get numbering and bulletin? Now you go to your tool, under the tool, locate your paragraph. Let me look for paragraph. Okay, this is my paragraph. Here's my paragraph. So I'll click on that paragraph. Under paragraph, you're going to see bullets. I'm going to see what? Bullets. This is the bullets here. Bullet section under paragraph. So click on the bulletin you want to use to list your items, or the numbering as the case may be. So I want to use numbers to list the part of the computer. Now, number one has appeared there automatically. The first part of the computer I want to list here is monitor. All right, monitor. Number two, press enter, the numbering appears automatically. So that is the importance of this numbering and bulletin. So the next one I want to mention is the system unit. The system what? Unit. The next one I will mention is the keyboard, and so on and so forth, etc. Alright, so these are the list of items I've created. Like I said earlier, I want to remove italics from this one. I don't want these ones to be italicized, so I will highlight them and then go to tools. Under tools, I will look for fonts and then remove the italics. Now click on fonts, click on italics. You see that your text come back to normal. And let's assume I want to bold the part of the computer because it's a subheading, so you highlight only that part of the computer and click on bold. So this is the end of our class today. Any question? Thank you.